Because, like, even God has enemies. Can you hear me now, bro? Yee. Yeah, man. I'm getting better at this shit. There might be some tweaks here and there, but yeah, I'm gonna figure it out. Um, but yeah, so my Labor Day weekend's been real chill. Um, I basically made like my favorite food of all time. Well, it's not my favorite food. It's like my state food. I like chili and cinnamon rolls. Um, oh, you know it's Donda for me. I can't stand Drake. Like he and I have like a long-standing beef, bruv. So yeah, no, like he knows. That is some ancient Boshti history. Hang on one second. Yeah, sorry. People are like turning up for Labor Day already. uh, there's like a bunch of screaming going on inside. It's all good though. But yeah. So far, the snippets I've heard from Donda, really love. I kind of love like the whole like aesthetic for it too. I've seen the video and like I've seen like all the promo and the hype for like Certified Lover Boy. I've seen the features list. Um, I just really I don't know, like I've got some real issues with some of the choices that like Drake makes like as of late, and like his proximity like to certain people of talent. So I don't know, he gives me like weird like creeper vibes, and he freaks me out. So yeah, I'm definitely with that, Donda. Bruh, are you serious? Yo, but like for real though, disco is making a comeback, so I'm not even mad about that. Um, that's mad sick. I ugh, I love ABBA. That's like actually like I can't think of the name of the song. I'm sorry, bro. You know how it is. If you know, you know. I Edibles are crazy, but dang, that's really dope. So I know I texted Polyhedral Paradise to see if he would come hang in the chat. Let's hope that he responds. That'd be real cool. I I feel bad. I've kind of been like a ghost, but as you can see, I've been kind of working on some cool stuff like for the stream and stuff. So yeah. Oh, I guess updates. So I'm doing this Purge stream. I'm attempting to hack how Lil Boshi would survive a Purge uh, universe, and I'm also going to be reacting to the call in the next week. I don't know if anybody's excited, but Malignant is coming out, so I'm gonna definitely be checking that out. And I'll be doing a react to Shang-Chi. I actually have been working on the video essay for Shang-Chi uh, for like close to a year, because there is a lot of like hip hop themes in this film that I really kind of just like want to talk about, like historically, uh, hip hop and like just East Asian culture. Just definitely have like a history of attempting to like liberate and like fight for freedom together, and a lot of like basically a diversity in like male leads um, really came from like early like Chinese like operas that were translated to film in the 50s, and obviously Bruce Lee like contributed a bunch to like paving the way for that. So yeah, I've been working on this essay for like a really long time. I can't go see it. Like until Monday, so that kind of sucks. But I'll probably have like that full breakdown. It'll be really sick. So I'm really looking forward to that. But to respond, yes, Drake definitely has creeper vibes with Millie Bobby Brown. I literally just had to explain this to someone like this morning. What are you doing? And like a 16-year-old girl's DMs. Like it's so weird. He's so weird, bro. Like yeah, I ugh ugh like his I don't know. Like, did you see the speed trailer? Like of all the like different kinds of videos that he's gonna be doing, and it was like the like weird like perfume like mist like with the water like at you like I don't know like that like because I used to do like runway coaching, and like I know that's like hard to believe because I'm like so tiny, but like I can kill it in some heels like uh, argue with your mom about it in the comments. I'm not gonna talk about it. There's documentation about my days on runway. But anyway, I could just tell that those girls were like, some of those girls were just like really young, and like that element in the video just made me like super uncomfortable. So yeah, no, I feel you. Yes. But yeah. Anyway, sorry. I could like rant about how much I don't like Drake like all day. Oh, also, if you haven't checked it out, let me go ahead and flex really quick. Lunga's second issue of Isadora just came out. I think he just did the unboxing earlier. So if you like dope comics, go check that out. I actually have one of his novels. I actually have the comic too. Um, so hang on. Let me stunt. Yeah, so it's like go get your copy. Like he's big breath. So I'm gonna promo to you, Vito. Go check out his comics. So yeah. Anyway, moving forward. So oh my god, this poor dog. Okay, like Vito, um, there's this dog that literally like I don't know what it is like with my neighbors, but it just like sounds like they're just dragging it like all along the complex. Like it hates to be walked, and I just like I don't know. Like maybe it's its bark and it just sounds like it's being beaten every time that it barks, but like oh dude, it's so sad. I'm all over the place. So I am going on vacation in like 3.5 weeks, and I am just like a mess. But I'm gonna be churning out like a bunch of content like crazy. The countdown to Halloween begins like in September for me. I really want to cosplay Jane Foster this year. I've been like really back into fitness. I'm super excited to be back into strength training, and like I'm getting some serious gains. So yeah, I think that's gonna be end game for me, like for sure. But we'll see. Um, Maybe Lady Civ, at the very least, or I really wish that Lauren would be back in time for Halloween so we could cosplay Natasha and her sister, but I just don't think there's gonna be like enough time because she's like completely renovating her house. So am planning a wedding at the same time, so that might not happen. But you know, if it does, I'll definitely make an announcement on my Instagram about it. Um, What you little oh my godding about? Or sad facing oh my gods. And just let me know if I get annoying ranting. I'll jump into this Purge research that I did like any second. I have so many notes. Show notes, show notes. But yeah, like I took the assignment very seriously this time. Oh my god, I remember that. I'm so glad that you're fine. Are you out of your cast? Probably, if it's been a little over a year. I don't know if you still have to wear a brace for that afterwards. Like, but that was. Oh my god. I mean, I just get what it's like, having to wear a brace for my spine, so like I could only imagine. Oh yeah, about the dog. Yeah, it's real sad. I don't know. If you could hear it, that's what that like squealing noise was. Very very sad. I have to stop. I'm drinking from the wrong side. I have to drink from this side because we're promoting a comic release today. Like loyal friend. Um, well, I will stop ranting and we can go ahead and like not so subtly transition into the purge because like let's be real, it kind of feels like we're getting awfully close. I don't know how to turn the slow mode. Like I'll do it. I'll do it for you. Only for you though. It's it's gonna slow things down. I don't know. It might not let me do it. Hang on. Should I make it faster? I don't know why it has slow mode automatically on, but don't end the stream. Chill out. Chill out, studio. We're just here to turn off the slow mode. Only for you. Sorry. Sorry if I'm steering off camera. The camera's in one angle and then the computer's in another one because, like, I wanted to do sexy lighting, ambiance and make everything, like, flow because, that's important, I guess, in, like, world building for a channel. Or so I've been taught. Okay. There we go. Slow mode is off. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I don't know. Like I don't know what slow mode is like on your end, cuz I'm you know, on the boards. But yeah, I did it. I fucking did it. Um so okay. Vito, I'll ask you. Uh because I have like a bunch of like really cool stuff like basically planned that's live action, and then I kind of wanted to transition into like horror anime close, like as Lauren makes her way back. You like it? Yeah, this is I don't know, I'm dressing different. I don't know, I got like a, I don't know, Papa got a brand new bag or something. Like, I don't know. I'm just kind of got like different vibes going on. Um, New look on life. You know, mental health's better. Uh, oh, that's what you mean. Okay, that's fair. That's annoying. Yeah, I can totally get that. And sorry if there's a delay. I'm still working to fix that in OBS, but Mac is tricky, and I'm still, raising funds for a new computer. As you can see down below, that's what the fundraiser's for. So tell people that I'm streaming every weekend about all of these like classic like horror films, and then for Christmas I'll be transitioning into anime with Lauren, and it'll be really great, and it'll be really spooky and super fun. So yeah. Oh yeah, no, if it was like completely see-through, then like I wouldn't be able to stream like YouTube. But just they'd be like, ooh, you're doing you're doing horror things, not horror things. So yeah, no, they are not here for that. Sorry, now that you've brought attention to it, I keep like looking like down at it, but like that's weird. Let's 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 talk about this purge. um okay, so basically you know what the purge is, but for those who are going to watch this in the playback, let me read you the plot synopsis here. I didn't say that right. I'm not drinking or anything too. I'm just like, I just suck with words. But anyway, if you could commit any crime without consequences, what would you do? From the producer of Paranormal Activity and Sinister comes an inventive thriller that dares you to survive the most dangerous night in America, The Purge, when all crime is legal for 12 hours. When an intruder breaks into James Sandin slash Ethan Hawke, a gated community during the yearly lockdown, he begins a sequence of events that threatens to tear his family apart. Now it's up to James, his wife Mary, slash Cersei slash Lena Headey, and their kids to make it through the night without turning into monsters from who they hide. Um, Wait, are you serious? Oh, dude. Well, that's cool. I mean, like, weird timing. But anyway, that's ironic. So, plot synopsis. I just concluded that. So basically, we all know like the premise of like this universe, right? Like, every night, March 21st at 7 o'clock p.m. to March 22nd, 7 o'clock a.m., all crimes are legal in the United States, right? And this like, you know, doom pilly, like, like neo future, apocalyptic timeline. So, initial like thoughts, because it basically like this is not like a completely. Oh, sorry. Hold on. What are you saying? No shit. Yeah, you definitely probably would be ready, Vito. So here's the thing though, like, the concept of a purge, like, isn't really something that is new. It actually was, something I believe called, the Satanaris Pharaoh. Ugh, the Satanaris Festival. It was a week long celebration in Greco Roman times, that was basically this. And it kind of like served like a multitude of purposes. Basically, it reminded, like this newly formed, like societal hierarchy, the masses, that a ruling class was a good thing, and so by making everything and anything legal, and basically there being only one rule, that there was no rules during this festival, it basically just kind of like reinforced, the hierarchy, right? So, um, basically, like the Purge had like a lot of, historical, like documented um, concepts, to kind of like work, work with, to create this universe. So, um, that already is kind of like going through my mind, like first thing is that like there's like historical precedents. They basically created a third party, so this isn't something that is going to take place like right away. At least like the creation of like a third party system has to take like a minimum of like 4 years, because that would mean like the success of like a write-in like independent like candidate. So the NFFA, the new founding fathers of America, is essentially like a more right wing, super capitalistic party, that is just like basically like a political extension of the NRA. They're the money muscle like behind the NFFA. And so basically like at least we would have had about 4 to 6 years as a country to really kind of like consider like the pros and cons and like vote something like this in. So that's one thing um that I'm already like kind of like considering. So um if like basically, so all right, like if everything pretty much like was preserved as far as like um the presidential candidate, you know, transitions into the White House like the 1st of January, and they decide to like install this like they decide that March 21st is like this is a part of their first 100 days action plan. uh that makes things like super comfortable, like uncomfortable, because basically like where I am in like the economic class, like I have like no opportunity like to transcend uh like fiscal classes, or sorry, not fiscal, economic classes, to really kind of like prepare for this situation. I don't have like a ton of guns, I'm kind of like a big pacifist baby, even though like I spend like all of my free time basically obsessing over like JCS like criminology like videos, and like watching like horror films, and obviously like how to escape the situations alive, from the feminist perspective. um but anyway, rant, like end rant. um I would only have about 9 weeks to prepare. No, that's not correct. About 10 weeks to prepare for this. Like if that presidential candidate and that register, or is it a register? No, it's that's not what it is. What is it called? Administration. If that administration like assumes, office, the first week of January, as is like traditional, we would have about 10 to 11 weeks to prepare for the first purge. So I would fall like on the lower end spectrum of the middle class, which would already kind of like fuck me like on my initial plan, which would be to like save. But it's cool. Um, I would just kind of like do what you're saying, but I don't think like I would rob like the banks. I think like smash and grab and like petty theft for me is really gonna kind of be like the way to go. I want like as much like cash as possible. So, but I don't want to do like what up, Wells? What's good, fam? I don't want to do like white collar crime, and I'll kind of explain that like a little bit later. I really just want to do anything and everything that I can to like get outside of like the city limits. So like I'll give you guys like a little bit of background. Uh basically all travel during the purge is like tax deductible. So it's almost like the government is kind of like encouraging those who can get out of. Hang on, guys. Just gonna check it. Sorry, Jason's texting me. Um, but basically, like, um, I'm just gonna try to like do everything that I can to get out of either like the city that I'm in, which is a pretty big one. And it would be such a hotbed for purge tourism, and I'll get there um a little bit later. Like I have like a whole like it's like 6 step plan, like whatever, because I'm like such a fucking nerd. But anyway, so yeah, like I have 10 weeks, so I it's not like I'm gonna like make a ton of money, like getting like a side gig. It would be a terrible time to start an OnlyFans. That's definitely not gonna like get me the money that I need to build like a like safe room. I basically stay in like a condo like gated community, and we all saw like kind of how that played out like you know um in the first Purge film with Ethan Hawke. So um but anyway, about the background, like the NFFA, it's really not about the fact that like all crime is legal. That's just kind of like a symptom of this. It's basically to eliminate like the poverty class, so there's like a less dependence on like socioeconomic programs, so the government can make more money and basically continue to get funded, by a ton of like dark money, and everybody just kind of fills their pockets, and, the poor basically destroy themselves, because they're, basically distracted by the concept of like the opportunity, right? So, the poverty class is obviously going to be the easiest targets, and the interest of the middle class in this universe is really to just be remain neutral, like not participate, and like the elite, I don't know if it's due to boredom, if it's due to just like wealth and excess, they participate n- almost like in a way to like keep the traditions alive, but they also like surrender like 10 of their own to kind of like keep a check and balance, and make sure that not too many like upper middle class people are like infiltrating like the elite class due to the shift, the constant socioeconomic shift, because you know the poverty class is killing themselves and being killed, or selling themselves to be killed. um, there's also the fact to consider that like firearms, like, and they have like a weird like system. They like put like the weapons in like classes. It's like really weird. But basically, weapons at any class are not tax deductible, which lets you know that like this is definitely all like for the benefit of capitalism, because again, the NRA is funding all of the new founding fathers, because this is their political party. So firearms are a kind of interest of like the NRA. So of course they're not going to be tax deductible, because then they wouldn't be able to have the type of influence and perpetuate the influence that they have through the new founding fathers of America. So another thing to like consider too is like they literally do like a purge feed. Cameras are like installed, I think, like a month in advance of the purge, so they can live stream like the entire, you know 12 hours of mayhem or whatever. And the NFFA also keeps basically all the latest tech, because again, it's in their best interest, keeps all the best tech, like and all of their recommendations and the things that they're going to be pitching uh, for the year. Mustard gas, also, you're ridiculous. Um, they keep it up to date on their party website, basically. So one of the things that is featured, I think it was like in 2016, was a Finders Keepers app, which detects like all live cell phones in an immediate radius, which like is like in like GPS style, you know. So that's kind of like a little bit of like the background like of you know how the NFFA basically like established the privilege and like what the rules are. So surviving the purge, like it's I'm not gonna like say it's like easy enough, but like the context of it is like, or like the essential or why do I say essential, the essence of it is pretty simple. You know, like the things that you have to keep in mind: shelter, food, water, emergency transportation, emergency escape routes, weapons, mapping, you know, self-defense, like you said, like making household weapons. um yeah, like all of that is like the stuff that you just need to, you know, the common sense things that you have to keep in mind like every year. Also, don't make grudges at all. Like the like YouTube videos that I watch, like basically preparing for this stream, are just like just don't be a dick. Like just be a model citizen, because then nobody will have the incentive, you know, to like want to murder you. But I mean, like, whatever. That's just kind of like a given. You should be a good neighbor anyway. But but I'm also like a sock dem, so like, don't listen to me. Also, like, one of my like personal rules, just kind of observing, you know, the films in this franchise, is it's really important to like determine like your purge status. You know, you need to figure out like, because again, like if we essentially have 4 to 6 years to prepare for this, and then once it is like made into law, we have an additional like 11 weeks from, you know, the party taking house, you know, to prepare for this. So if we didn't like see the writing on the wall 4 to 6, you know, years in advance, then we essentially only have like 11 weeks to prepare. So, you know, just determine what your status is. Like, are you with a family? Are you by yourself? You know, like, do you need to like reconnect with your family because you have like elderly members that like need protecting? You just have to determine like your purge status. Like, you know, me, like, um, I pretty much like moved like to the West Coast for work. So I'm solo. So basically, for me, I would be trying to get to Canada or Mexico. In this universe, they both take you, the United States citizens, as refugees during this purge time period. You know, and I'm not gonna like try to run for office in this administration because it's like inherently against my morals. Hey, Jason, what's up? So I'm not going to like try to join the administration for protection, because I feel like I would just be a part of the 10 that would initially like be given up. Um, and I feel like the only other like real option, you know, if you're solo and you can't leave the country and you don't really have like the political qualifications to run for office, I feel like the only thing that you can really do is like join the death squad to the military. So choice is up to you. That's why I'm just like, it's really important, you know, to determine if you want to be a part of the purge. Are you squatting up? Are you purging solo? What can you afford to do? If you want to remain neutral in this universe, can you afford to do that? So yeah, I don't have a ton of disposable income. I barely have like, I have mediocre carpenter skills, you know. So but I'm only about 4 hours from Mexico, so I'm that is so my plan. But it's also sorry, Jason. I love you, bro. Um, I mean, okay, so like the death squad isn't a bad option, you know, just because oh my god, I feel so gross like saying this. Please don't clip this and like use this as blackmail against me later. But if you join like the death squad, I mean, you are front of the line, so you do run the risk of you know, being shot. But honestly, you get the best weapons, you get the best, you know, self defense gear. You know what I'm saying? Like it, these are essentially murder squads, so you know you have everything that you need tactically, you know, to just go in and massacre as many people as possible. So your likelihood of surviving the night, you know, by just committing to your shift isn't you know, isn't the worst option. It's not my option. It's not the one that I would take, but it is an option that exists for those who do not have a family that they need to protect. And I'm pretty sure that they keep you anonymous, so you don't. Oh my god, you guys suck. Um, we can't clip for some reason. Oh man, good for me. I don't know. It just sounds like YouTube's doing its job. So, oh my god, I would totally love to see Vito and Jason on a death squad, dude. I gotta like their uniforms are pretty sick. Like I'm not gonna lie, like no cap, like no tea, no gas. Like they're pretty sick. So okay, but what is Vito saying? No, I'm gonna be a ninja during the purge. It's one night. I'm hiding in like a ninja into the night. Well, I mean that's an option too. So if you do just want to hide, but you don't have like I mean come on y'all. Like let's keep it a buck. Like, you know, a basement isn't really like I mean, if that's what you got, that's what you got, but like it's one way in, one way out. Like that you're not surviving that situation. If people come in there with like, you know, automatic weapons, tax deductible or not, like you are getting massacred. So, I mean, I personally would not want to hide like on property. I would just it like Vito said, it's 12 hours. So like me, I live within like a mountain range, like in I think three national parks. I'm just gonna go hide out in the mountains and just hope for the best. Can nobody is gonna go like hiking with like a ton of like weapons to go snipe people out like in the mountain. Like that's not happening. Like no way. So yeah, like worst case scenario, if I can't get to Mexico before the purge starts, like I'm going and, you know, I'm hiding in the mountains. Um, if you do not live near mountains and you are dirt poor, you can also hide in a landfill. Sewage treatment plants are also an option. The reason I suggest these places, the sewers, period, no one's gonna go looking in a poop treatment plant to like pick off people. Like it's already like fucked up enough that you work there, you know, and are having to be there. So nobody's gonna go looking for you there. So, you know, go to a sewage treatment plant and or landfill, you know, like nobody's gonna go digging through garbage for like, you know, live body. Like come on, like let's be real about this. Um that's another option is that's why I was gonna save the um purge tourism is I would definitely pay attention to the countries that want to participate in the purge tourism aspect. There's no laws forbidding people traveling to the United States to partake in the purge, which is kind of gross. So yeah, I would just definitely be looking at like who is going to have like the highest or I'm sorry, not look who is going to have who has the highest interest in basically participating in the purge. I just would not go there, you know. I would just go to country that is sympathetic with those who are horrified by the concept of the purge, and I would go to those countries. Um, that's me. Like, guys, like, I'm not Keanu Reeves. Like, I'm not gonna learn John Wick style, you know, weapons training in like 11 weeks. That's just not gonna happen. But if I survive the first one, that's when like all the benefits and like, that's when the sauce really like starts to kick in, from the NFFA, because after like the first purge is like, installed, for the next 4 years they basically have like institutionalized like weapons training, like K through 12. So like basically kids are basically taught to handle like, I think like assault weapons and like automatic weapons by like 9. And it only lasts for 4 years, so basically depending on like where you fall in, like the school range, basically you only get up to like a certain level. So like obviously high school students are going to have like more access to the weapons training, offered by the government than like, small children are going to. um but yeah, basically there's this opportunity for like families to like learn for the next 4 years like how to protect, and then it basically becomes like mandatory for people to join the draft, so that's even more weapons training. So it's like, if I can just survive it, I'll just be like able to do all the John Wick style training, and it'll be free and like funded by the government. Oh, that's cool, Vito. We'll still be here. um Okay, so Wells, I have to disagree. I don't think that like super packed like cities are really gonna be like safe. I'm not going to Times Square, like, or any kind of like massively populated area. Like, I mean, unless you're purging, then that's the absolute probably smartest place to go. Um, yeah, no. See, me personally, like as far as like robbing, I'm cool with like, I'm not like, how do I put this? Like basically like I would rob businesses, but only to get to like a certain like thing that a certain amount that I need. Basically, if I need to pay people to get across the border, like whatever, but I'm not partaking in like white collar crime. Wait, what are you guys talking about? Hold on. Oh, Wells, you're saying it's safer in Times Square? I don't know, man. I don't know. I feel like people would just be picking each other off in like New York. I feel like New York would love this. Yeah, probably. I feel like, I mean, I don't think I'd be safer in West Virginia like LARPing around, but like you guys live your best life. Like I said, like I live by mountains, like I'm chilling, like I'll just go like hike and, watch the city burn, from a distance. Um but yeah, basically like I would also just like become like super fluent around like the tax like deductions too, because I just like, again, like I just need to survive. If I can survive this first one, I'm gonna survive like as many as I need to, because they only last for 25 years. So like I'm gonna be solid. I feel like Jason would be so reckless, bro. Like no huss. Like I love you, bro, but like I feel like you're gonna be, you would definitely be like, this is my moment. I'm just kidding. Like, no, we're all having fun here. But this is also blackmail fuel for the Polyhedral Paradise channel, so works both ways. Uno reverse on that ass. um, yes, you Beyonce that out. Okay, so I wanted to share with you guys. Oh my god. I wanted to share with you guys like kind of some like bad like examples of like things to do with like during the purge. I got these examples from Verge. Okay, like I'm not doing that on purpose. Um basically, I'm really trying to like drive home like the point that like the opportunity for white collar crime is it's a distraction. You know what I mean? So like this chick, or I'm sorry, I'm assuming gender. I have no idea. This editor, Liz Lopato, um, decided that basically art crime was gonna be like her big, purge, like whatever. And so I'm just gonna read it verbatim, but it's a really it's not a good idea, and I'll explain why after I read. So basically, there's a lot of truly excellent art in the world. Should I participate in the purge, I would definitely attempt to steal as much of it as I could. Just think, theft isn't illegal on purge night, so I wouldn't have trouble on the real resale market. The major stoppage point for most art theft. I own that art fair and square now. It's mine. I surely hope museums have purge insurance. Next comes the question of which art. I'm personally partial to Cezanne, so I'd probably start there for personal reasons, but I'm looking to maximize my profits, so I'd go with the classics, Da Vinci, or really any of the old masters. Then I'd pick up some up and coming artists, yada yada yada. Okay, she says something about Da Vinci, and I'm gonna just get to why this is like a really bad idea. Yeah, art crime, like, oh my god, what's up, Ren? Hey! Okay, so this is why I say again that the potential for white collar crime is a distraction. Art theft is stupid because of this like major fact when it comes to art collecting, and it's called provenance. Do y'all know what provenance is? It's cool. I'll explain. Provenance, from the French word provenir, comes means to come from. It proves the history of ownership of a specific piece of art. Provenance is the documentation that that authenticates a particular art piece. Okay, so if you purge steal a classical piece of art, you basically can only be in possession for it for 12 hours. 12 hours, that's it. And then it's illegal again. There is no like transfer of ownership. Like literally like the authentication and like the vetting process like in like ownership, that takes days. There's no like fucking like firehouse sale or like purge special on like art. So basically when it comes to the resale market, they research the provenance. And so if she purge stole it, you know what I'm saying, how people acquire these pieces of art contribute to the value almost as the history of the art conception itself. So if you just steal it, it depreciates the value and then it's pretty much no good. They're going to demand that it gets returned back to its historical provenance, and that's going to be the end of it. And then she goes to jail. It's just dumb. It's a stupid idea. I hate it. I'm it's romantic, but it's just it's dumb. I'm sorry. I just it frustrates me. Yes, Wells. It is also not a city in Rhode Island. That is Providence. I said Provenance. um. So yeah. So the art pieces isn't, that's not really like a practical thing. So another one is this particular writer did a little bit more research than obviously the editor did, but his was basically getting a yacht. So I'll read some of it. I'll buy a Monet for some Monet. Okay, Rev. What's good, Vito? Welcome back. All right. So Chaim Gartenberg, who is a writer at The Verge, is also on the team, firmly on the team, Run and Hide. He hears that Canada is lovely at this time of year, which is right because, again, they offer asylum to United States citizens who are trying to avoid the purge. So, assuming that he gets stuck in Purgelandia somehow, he's got a few ideas. First, he's stealing a UPS truck. Not because he wants it, but because again, I'm assuming gender. Sorry, not because they want it, but because they think that it's particularly interesting to drive. It's huge, so food, water, supplies acquisition. You can basically get everything that you need for a year, like in a one stop and grab. Um, he said something about grabbing wine, whatever. It would be really stupid to get drunk in this situation. Sorry, Jason. um, but basically, UPS trucks or I'm sorry, USPS trucks are protected by federal law. I don't really know why he feels like that would protect him in this circumstance, but cool. And then he would, take his truck and then steal a yacht, and then I guess by maritime law, he would be a yacht captain, and then he would sail away in said yacht and do some fireworks. So, I'm going to break down why this is really dumb as well. I did it. I say it with love, Jason. Um, okay, so I thought this was a better idea, but it's actually kind of a stupid one. So, stealing a yacht kind of makes you a sitting duck. Especially if you launch fireworks, that's basically like a honing beacon. That is like, hey, I'm fucking here. Like, just, like, let's do this thing. Come murder me, is what that says. And if it's that easy to steal like a mega yacht and get like a USPS truck's worth of like goods onto a yacht, then it is that easy to steal a speedboat, murder everyone on said yacht, and then just wait out the rest of the night with your yacht and your bodies that I can hide underneath if somebody tries to pioneer the frickin' yacht. It's really stupid. Sorry, just shot like a ton of holes through that. And I'm so glad that I reread through that like a second time. So, yeah, these are really bad ideas. Don't do this in the Purge situation. Don't follow their suggestions. It's literally just don't, y'all. Like, just don't. Yeah, he can be murdered for his yacht. If I were purging, I would murder him for his yacht. Like, and you think I'm considering hiding in dumpsters. You think that I would care, like, hiding under a dead body for 12 hours? Dude, I'm good. I'm solid. And I get a yacht? Like, you think I'm above that? Like, well, it's like, seriously. Yeah, no, like, if I can't, I'm talking about, like, worst case scenario, cannot get out of the city limits because Arizona is just full of terrible drivers, and I'm terrified at the thought of, not being able to escape, but it's a reality. Um, you can get away with tax fraud for 12 hours. Can I even drive a yacht? No. But like, what do I need to do? Like, I can just I'm gonna be a little busy um murdering everybody aboard if I have to, because again, like, I would just be taking the speedboat out there. I can drive a speedboat if that's what you mean. And then I would with a helicopter. Yes, Jason, these bodies are metaphorical, I promise. Step one, how to dude, I just said I know how to drive a speedboat. Oh my god. Okay, first of all, it didn't escalate quickly, Wells. This was this guy's idea. He was the one that was talking about stealing the yacht. I'm just talking about how I could poke holes in his theft of the yacht because it was a stupid idea. It wasn't my stupid idea, it was his stupid idea. I was just showing how it was a stupid idea. Well, I mean, Vito, if the Purge franchise shows you anything, there's always a ton of murder just for hiding. That's like the whole, like, dude, like Ethan Hawke like went like all John Wick. Like he was the only person that made sense in the first movie. Like, oh my god, like I knew that like the boyfriend of like the daughter was on no good as soon as he snuck in after lockdown. Like I already knew like it was a mess. You know what, Vito? Dead ass, that might be one of the best ideas. Like it might be, as long as cuz I can't remember if radio works from inside of a, like if you're locked in like a metal situation like that. But dude, like I would, just to avoid GPS detection, I would get like a old like Boost mobile phone, like chirp like like and like communicate like that way just to avoid detection. Like I'm not out here to play, dude. Like I'm just trying to make it through the night. Like I'm not, I don't want to partake in any kind of crimes, you know what I'm saying? Like I wouldn't want something like this to be going on in the first place. Why? Ethan Hawke's not that bad. Well, like that's my concern though. Is it's like how easy is it to pop back open? You know what I mean? Well, yeah, like you obviously have 11 weeks to prepare. If you're not like storing like coats and blankets and stuff, what are you like? Like what are you even doing, bruh? To who? Who is gonna even be like? I, I mean, maybe I. You know what? I'm not even gonna throw salt on on that. Maybe that might not be a bad idea. Like, you know what? Go ahead. Go ahead. Oh, it froze? Hang on. Hang on, guys. Let me check. I don't like this. What's going on? What's wrong? I don't know what's happening. It says that I'm good, but it is frozen. Sorry about that. Maybe if I transition again? No? Probably not. That sucks. Well, if you guys can still hear me, like we can still keep it keep it moving until it catches up. But maybe that's the sign that I've been talking too long about this. But what are you guys arguing about? Um yeah, you know what? No, I think it is a good idea. Screw it. Like I was just being a hater. I didn't think it through, but you know what? Maybe a lot of people would actually. You know what? So do it. Live your best life. It's a great idea. I just I really hope that you have like bulletproof everything, like Kevlar everything. Oh my god, what do you? So like Vito, when you say that you're a florist, is that like is that a code, or is that actually what you do? Am I allowed to ask that? Cuz you say that in my chat a lot, and I it just dawned on me that that might be. But you know what? We can talk about that, like, not in the chat where YouTube is like, dude, I am so frozen. Like, what is happening right now? I hate this. Hang on. Oh, this is so, like, so whack. I'm sorry, guys. I, okay, you know what? I don't appreciate this. Okay, I am a very okay. Jason can Jason can defend me, But here's what I'm gonna do, guys. I'm gonna transition to the end screen and then get my camera a break. But I'm not like, or actually, I'm just gonna turn my camera maybe off. Yeah, let's just let's just chill with like that for a second. Let my camera like just chill out. Um. Oh, I wait. Jason says that I'm not freezing. Wait, are you guys gone? Wait, why am I the only person here? Okay, well, I just turned the camera. Oh, well, bye guys. But anyway, it's cool. I just turned my camera off. I'm gonna like chill, like let it chill for a second, and then I'll come back. It's been giving me like the business, basically, like all day. But I couldn't stand the idea of like not being able to stream with you guys. That would make me really sad. Um, so yeah, we're doing this. Um, whoa, what? Yeah, I know. I'm gone intentionally. What? No, I can't see you guys. What do you mean? No, I can't see you. But that's cool. Like, I mean, like, I love that for us. I don't even know what's happening, Wells. Like, everything was literally fine, and then, um, I froze, and then, I don't know. Like, now I'm like, oh my god. But, it's all good. We'll work on it together. How about that, guys? Oh yeah, I should probably get rid of the link tree. That's a very good point. Um, the chat is on the screen. That's really cool. I like that. I don't know how that's happening, but that's awesome. How do we donate? Probably the best way is through like Venmo or PayPal. Um, that would be like my recommendation, just because Patreon is like really annoying, and I really don't want to continue to like use it. So yeah, I'm gonna kind of pass on Patreon for a little bit, and then I think like I may explore like other paid platforms. Wells and I have a plan for that. That sounds like way more like fucked up than it probably should. All right, hang on. I'm gonna see if my camera works. Nope, I'm still frozen. This is so stupid. I hate this for us, guys. I'm really hating this. Uh, oh, what's the link? You can just look me up. It's up in the menu up here. I thought. Wells, can you see me? Can you not see? I don't know. I'm gonna stop worrying about it, guys. I can't. It's gonna stress me out. Sorry. Um, and plus, like, I'm probably gonna shut the stream down in a little bit anyway because we just hit about an hour. Um, donate through OnlyFans. Hell yeah, Jason. Well, I mean, cat's out of the bag. Like, I would love to go. Like, I would love to transition to OF, but like, one step at a time. But yeah, Venmo is Raylo, and it's R 3 R's AE as in Echo LO. So yeah, feel free to donate. Because I'm gonna be doing this every week. So you know. Yeah, exactly. Vito, cats on the back. So yeah, I mean that is a transition that I am considering. I'm not as confident in the platform as I was 2 months ago. Their whole situation with Mastercard, I really didn't like that, and it really like traumatized like a lot of my like sworker friends. So yeah, I don't know. But yeah, so that's a conversation for, like several months from now. But it is a conversation, so don't worry, guys. We'll talk about it. We covered a lot. Dude, yes. I actually was going to hit you up about doing a film watch party. I am trying really hard to get my Discord set up. So if you want to host it and your Discord, we can totally do that. We can connect after the stream if you want, and we can plan it. Cause like I really want to watch *Malignant* on HBO Max when it comes out. But again, like I'm gonna probably try to do like one live stream next weekend and two more uploads. So if you want to like trade off like on live streams, we can do that too. Just let me know. Like, I I'd love it if my computer doesn't like blow up in the process or in the meantime. So, um, yeah. Yep, still frozen. Sorry. This really stinks. Yeah, I mean, like I was all set up. I don't really know like what happened. Like my computer's like running fine. I don't know. Like my camera, I think I just need a new camera, guys. Which really sucks because like I just got this one, so I think I just have to like commit to the one that I was actually going to buy. So it's fine, just another thing on the list. The streams aren't going to be perfect, but like the reacts and like the uploads will be, so don't worry, the video essays will still be as awesome and to the standards as you guys know me to. Have I seen Oxygen? No, I have not. Oh, Vito's down. I would love to host like a watch party with Vito. I think that would be fun. We can do that. Um, in fact, like Vito, you recommend like anime to me like all the time. We could definitely do like an anime watch party. Oh, be nice, guys. I know. I know Jason's kidding. He would never. Um, oh my goodness, I'm so tired. Guys, I waking up at like 5:30. It really sucks like to go to the gym every day. It's really shitty. Claustrophobic? Okay, I'm okay. Do you want to watch that? Like what's it streaming on, Jason? Let me know. Lauren, if you fell back asleep, sweet dreams, babe. I haven't seen you pop up in the messages in a minute, so it was awesome to see your face. I hope that you're sleeping well. Um, yeah, I have I seen Invincible? Even how dare you? Of course I have. In fact, I think I did a watch party uh with Josh. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did. I don't maybe not. I was smoking a lot more, you know. I was I was I was being a a florist a lot back then, so yeah, I have trouble remembering, what all watch parties I helped host. Um Vito, you need gym okay, I'm pretty sure I think like okay, maybe not. Maybe I didn't. Maybe that was Doom Patrol. Yeah, that was probably Doom Patrol. No, that would I mean cuz I absolutely loved Invincible, so it would have been really hard for me to kind of like contain my excitement on that stream. I feel like you guys would have totally remembered that cuz I think like honest to God, Doom Patrol with was it with you, Jason? And Josh, that was like one of my favorite like watch party streams. Oh, dude, no, like between my PTSD and like being a full time florist, oh, dude, like, yeah, I can't remember anything. I like, no. Are you kidding me? Um, See, like, dude, I have like a personal gym on my property, so like, and I'm doing like so much like deadlifting. Oh my god, like, yeah, like you guys can't see me, but yeah, basically, like I do love like fitness, and I do want to make that like a part of like the channel content like at some point. Um, but yeah, dude, I'm really lucky to still have like my like property gym like open, and I can still do like free weights and like presses and like all that stuff, because like I would go nuts. I would literally, I would just be an anxious disaster. Um, yes, I would love to do a Dune watch party. I have been so excited about this movie. I Children of Dune is literally like one of my favorite like television series. Like, please, like if y'all are down, I'm down. Like, I'm about this life. Um yeah, 100% love Dune. I really regret like having like not read the books. So please don't hold me, to that, like, and there's plenty of time before the movie comes out for me to do so. But like, oh my god, Children of Dune was so dope. Um Hey, that is a fantastic idea, Vito. Dude, I love leg presses. Like, oh my god. Dune is, I'm like so ready to have like my mind blown, cuz just like the cinematography and like the costume design, I just, oh my god. I think I cried like the first time that I watched the trailer. It was gorgeous. And like the story is just like so solid. Like, yeah, I can't wait. Let's do it. It's done. We're speaking it to the universe. Dune watch party. It's locked in. Just lock me in. Um, but like, dude, I don't know. Like, Vito, can you like even like work out now? Like with like, are you still in recovery from your, like, I guess, like, are you still in like physical therapy and stuff for like your neck, or like can you actually put that like kind of strain, like, cuz I know like anytime that I do presses, if I do them too quickly in like my circuit, like too early in the order, it gives me like killer migraines. So I just like, one, it's because of the amount of pressure it puts on like the back of my neck, so, or at the bottom, like the base of my skull. So I just wonder if that causes like a lot of stress for you. Um, but I guess you haven't been able to go to the gym yet, so you can't really answer that question. But oh, you can't heavy lift at all? Oh, dude, yeah, that sucks. I'm sorry, cause that's like my favorite thing to do. I'm not even gonna gas you. Like, I love doing like bench. Oh my god, I love it. Like kettlebell like training, like, or in like kettle throwing. Oh, dude, I love it. It's so great. Um, yeah, like I'm like talking like I can like totally like just like bench my own body weight. Like, I'm not even close to that, but like I can't wait till I can. It's gonna be like really sick. Like, I look forward to like building to that point. Um, yeah, dude, it's gonna be fantastic, y'all. Like, I literally can't tell you how excited I am about Dune. Kettlebell. Yeah, I too just, I'm not going to get like thin. I just want to be strong. Like I said, I want to cosplay Jane Foster, and like we all see how fucking jacked Natalie Portman is. So it's like that's all I'm trying to get to. I'm just trying to get her gains, bro. She's so hot right now. Like, I can't stand it. Like, total just mom bait. Um, yeah, everybody underestimates legs. I think I feel like legs are underestimated. That's my favorite um That's definitely my favorite thing to work. I'm growing into like my arms and like chest, but yeah, legs have always, just because I've been a swimmer and volleyball and soccer and rugby, like you have to have a lot of strength like in your legs. So, yeah. Dude, who doesn't want to be Jane Foster, scientist, Nordic god, hammer wielder, like gets the coolest like leathery like costume and like wing, like what? Like of course, like who doesn't? Like duh. Um has anybody seen Shang-Chi yet? Did anybody go see it last night? Yes, Vito. I think everybody in this chat would do unspeakable things to Natalie Portman. Let's keep it a buck. Yeah, with her consent, of course. Obviously. Obviously. Um, anybody? Did you guys see Ching-Chi? Why did I say it like that? Oh my god. I need some, like, water. I got the mush mouth, like, real bad. Um, well, I'm really excited to see it, guys. So, I hope that if you did get to see it, that it was, like, freaking dope, because I'm so hyped. Wells, what did you think? Was it like, is it, because I've seen people saying it's the best like since like Black Panther, and that's like, that feels like cat, but like I could believe it. I have no like, oh man, I got no jams playing. Hang on, let me see if I can fix this. At least like get the tunes going. Mm. Well, Vito, that sucks. I, yeah. Basically, like, I am getting ready to go back to my hometown for like the first time in like 3, almost like 4 years. And basically like I've been doing like so much like overtime like at my day gig. Um oh dude, I hate when they do that. That's what they did with Black Widow. But I'm going back home in October, which don't worry guys, like I'm totally gonna do like a little like mini vlog so you can check that out and see what that's all like or whatever. But hang on just 1 second. Um oh yeah, there were some surprises. Okay, well I mean, like, luckily, like, I didn't follow like the comics like that closely. Like my dad did. And like again, like I'm not really like excited about it for like as like a Marvel fan. I'm excited about it like from the perspective of someone that just like really enjoys like kung fu, like hip hop, like that. Like I love when there's like that cross hybridization in pop culture. Um, it's just I don't know, like it's something, it's a mutual love that like me and my dad like share like a lot. And I just uh I hear it was like a huge influence for a lot of the like fight choreography in the film. And yeah, I just I love that. I think that that's really dope. So I'm looking forward to kind of just looking at it from that lens. But I can also understand that if like all the best parts were in it or in the trailer, because I was just really hoping that they would just, kind of pull like the old switcheroo, Um, they do. Okay. I'm because like Wells, you missed it earlier. I was telling Vito, but basically like I've been kind of working on my essay, like my video essay for Shang-Chi for like dude, like almost a year now. So, I'm definitely like really excited about like reacting to this film, just because I already have like the skeleton built, like, and I just think that the videos are going to be really dope. Like Bruce Lee is literally one of my favorite human beings, dead or alive, of all time. I've literally had a crush on him since I was 8 years old. The first, well, I won't tell the joke. I feel like it's problematic, but like one of the first like jokes that like I remember ever telling as a kid was about like Bruce Lee. Well, it wasn't. Yeah, it's not like making fun of Bruce Lee. It's just like yeah. Anyway, I don't know. Everything's problematic on the internet. And Jason already said that he's gonna blackmail me, and Wells already said that the channel is fueled by blackmail. So like, here we go. Like, I've already got enough. Okay, like that's dope. Because okay, like I'll like drop a little bit of knowledge here, like because I have like been, like really preparing for this movie for like a really long time. But Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon basically has like a lot of strong like roots in like Chinese opera, and basically like the like elegance of like that choreography um is heavily inspired by like even some of like the earliest like appearances of almost like the kung fu like subgenre in like the 1950s. I'm not gonna like go into like how those films were basically like marketed to like um what like not midwestern but basically like middle class like housewives, and I won't go into like all of that, but yeah, it just has like a lot of like roots and like cinema. Yeah, everybody keeps saying that it won't let you guys clip stuff. I don't know what's up with that. That's like, I feel like that's kind of a good thing though. Maybe, I don't know. um Maybe it's a good thing that you guys can't, because I already feel like I deal with like intellectual property appropriation like enough as it is, so it's probably a good thing that stuff can't get clipped. I don't know. Wishful thinking. But yeah, I'm probably gonna end this while it's hot, boys, just cuz like I'm still like froze as hell, and I gotta see what's going on with the camera because it was giving me some trouble before the stream started. So yeah, But I'm so glad that you guys stopped by. This is so fun. Sorry that the music kind of just like stopped, like a little bit too early in the stream. That really sucks because I feel like I had some nice like witchy vibes going, but no big deal. But yeah, so I expect a basically react to the call. I'll probably have that like kind of late tomorrow. I'm gonna shoot it pretty early in the morning, and then I should have it out like kind of late. I kind of like doing uploads like at midnight Eastern, and you guys are gonna be up because it's Labor Day weekend. So, but yeah, definitely planning on Dune. Got plenty of time for that. Um, Thank you for like like hearing me out for like all of my like wicked crazy like purge theories, but like I had to like. Oh, but before I go, I promised that I would totally shit on using like the little like hoverboards as a getaway vehicle. Bro, literally, I am coming for cinema summary because that was the stupidest shit to ever put in like a YouTube video. Like, bro, enjoy your vacation because that was
Like, that was big dumb. That was a smooth brain ass, like, fucking idea. Like, where the fuck you gonna get at 10 miles an hour when, like, stealing motorcycles and they literally pull up on you in, like, a fucking like, truck? Like, bruh. Alright, now I can end the stream. I fulfilled my obligations. Alright, guys. Yep. We'll set a date and time for Dune. Jason, let's set a date and time to stream next weekend. Um, if unless you got free time this weekend, because I do. Until then, guys, I will see you either next Friday or next Saturday because, like I said, I do stream every weekend. It has been a pleasure fangirling with you. I am always a Boshti, and I'll see you in the future, guys. Good night. Talk to you later.